Hi, and welcome to a sound clip from our Bible study discussions every Tuesday night from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. in Pakalani. Please enjoy.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I can start. Take it away, sir.
Okay, hello everybody.
That's the man of God.
You're so I know.
Okay, let's talk again. I was assuming not the guy. I didn't know.
I know. When he said the mighty man, I was like, it's Pastor Zimba.
Wow.
Mighty man of God.
There are 2 yellow cards on that sofa.
So simple. Why go work?
Outside.
Big tent.
Hey, we'll take you while you're sitting on the couch.
Ella. Urumbi.
No,
don't worry.
You look like a new.
Wow. So I have two scriptures to read. The first one is Philippians 1, from verse 21 to 24. So in this one, Paul writes, so Paul was in prison here, they say around AD 61. So he says, for to me to live is Christ, and to die is gain. But if I live on in the flesh, this will mean fruit from my labor. Yet what shall I choose? I cannot tell. For I am hard pressed between the two, having a desire to depart and be with Christ, which is far better. Nevertheless, to remain in the flesh is more needful for you. So he was speaking to the Philippines, writing to them while he was in prison. Remember that one? Then the other one is from 2 Timothy 4, from 6 all the way to 8. Now he was also in prison, but now, okay, you're here. Paul says, for I am already being poured out as a drink offering, and the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Finally, there is laid up for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will give to me on that day, and not to me only, but also to all who have loved his appearing. I think I choose these two scripture references because of Paul, mostly Paul. The first one you can tell, he says to live is Christ, but to die is gain. He can't pick one, and he knows both have that benefits. If he dies, he'll be with Christ, right? But if he lives, he can carry on the Lord's work. And then on Timothy now, he's saying, it's time. He has fought the good fight. He has kept his faith. So he definitely knew he was going to die. He knew he was nearing his end. So there's a little village in South Africa. It's called Ficksburg. And there's a school there. It's called Ficksburg Primary School. A group of farmers found it necessary for them to form this collaboration between them and come together. They started up farms, and all the proceeds they have in their farms, they started that school, the Ficksburg Primary School. They started a little clinic also in the neighborhood. So everything they make from that collaborative, they inject into the school and into the clinic for the community. They found it fit that because now they are alive and they have resources, there's something they can do. They are farmers, so farm and start something. They employ teachers on the school, they employ nurses and a doctor in the clinic, not depending on the government. They're Christians, simple Christians. So they're not super rich people, and I know there are many other stories which we can tell about people who came together and used whatever resources, whatever they have, whatever breath they have in this life to just push the Lord's work. So I titled the message, Miss Your Day, the Mission of God. above all else, everything that we are here for is the mission of God, bringing the lost back to Him. And the very first mission was you personally. So I think before you can speak like Paul, how he spoke, how is your relationship with Christ in the first place? Are you taking care of yourself with relation to God? Are you working on your relationship with Him before you can even carry out and you go and evangelize to other people and tell them about God's love? Right now, are you able to stand and say, if I die, I'll be with Christ. If I live, I will push on, I'll carry on the Lord's work up until the very end. And at the very end, when you are on your deathbed, will you be like Paul and say, I fought the good fight, I've kept the faith, I did everything which I could do, Lord. I did your mission. And I think I also came up with this because of harvest. Because it's more or less the same mission. We are not saying going to be a missionary, go to Zambia and preach the gospel, or go in a ship, or go to Yemen, wherever you are. What are you doing? I'm done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for taking your time to listen in. Feel free to add your thoughts in the comment section or join us in person if and when you can. May God bless you.